Hello and welcome to Mitchell's World. Today we're going to be building a frame for my Black Panther comic book. And we're just going to do that with some foam board and some poster board. Now let's get building. Okay, for this build we're going to outline the silhouette of Black Panther's face on grid paper, and then I'm going to cut that grid paper out and stick it to my foam board, and I'm going to cut that out using an X-Acto knife. Now you can use different tools. They do sell tools that are a lot easier to use than the X-Acto knife, where you can just put it right on there and you can just free cut it. It just sits right on the board and you just move it along the side, which I actually learned that from a video which I'm going to leave in the description for you to watch, that shows you everything you need to know about foam board and foam board construction, so you can have fun and build whatever you'd like. Now once I cut out the face on foam board, I'm going to cut out a square which would be where the comic book goes, so that you can all see it and it will hold on the wall. Now to keep this comic book inside, I'm going to use the poster board, and I'm going to cut that quite a bit bigger than the hole, and I'm going to tape it to the back using black duct tape. And I'm going to kind of have it a little bellow, like I'm not going to put it flat to the surface of the foam board. I'm going to kind of push it into itself so it bubbles up, so that that comic book has a little bit more space to slide in. And also, so if I want to, I can put some plexiglass in there to just protect this while it's hanging on the wall. And then once I do that, I'm going to use some of the scrap foam board I have. I'm going to cut little pieces out, and one of them, the pieces, I'm going to put in the back. Now that is going to support a nail that's going to be inside the wall so you can hang it. And if you want to keep it completely flat, you can use two other pieces that you could put on the bottom of the silhouette and put it in the back so that it's not at an angle when you go to hang it. Done. If you realize when you cut the square out for the comic book, there's like little edges on the foam board and just doesn't look pristine and pretty like you want it to be, we can use some of the leftover poster board and cut little strips and use those strips to cover the rough cuts that we had in the center of our silhouette, so that it just looks nicer and more presentable. And also you can use different things than just duct tape for the covering of the front. If you have a little bit of rough edges with the poster board, you can use like Elmer's glue or like glue stick, or you can use a hot glue gun, but be careful with the hot glue gun. You gotta make sure if you use it to put it on the low setting, because heat causes the foam to melt, and if you use the hot glue gun, it can melt the foam and cause a lot of problems with that. So that's why I'm using tape in the back, because you're not gonna see the back, and it just works well and it's easier to work with. But you can also use a glue stick too, and Elmer's glue. Those work perfect. Okay, and after we do all that, this is our final product. Now I think it turned out pretty great. It was a little tough sometimes with the X-Acto knife, but just be very careful with it. Don't cut yourself. You don't have to rush through it. I gotta say, it was real fun, but what was funner is watching Black Panther. That movie was amazing. I'm more than likely gonna see it again today even. You just gotta see it. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Alright, thank you very much for watching. If you guys liked it, leave a like and subscribe. Have a good one.